What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, this is Francesco and today we talk fragrances but for a special occasion that is coming up. Indeed, it's almost New Year's Eve, so on the 31st evening I'm sure that each one of you, most likely or most of you, will have something special to do, some event to attend, something to do with someone or also on your own, why not? So I'm going to cover some categories. I'm going to suggest to provide you with some advice, some suggestions of what fragrances to use on that special evening and night according to different kind of events that I'm imagining most of the people would fall into. So there are 4 categories of possible events or activities for the New Year's Eve that I will be talking about. So there is clubbing, self-explanatory. A formal event, so let's imagine like a fancy dinner in a fancy kind of black tie environment with, after dinner, a very exclusive event somewhere very fancy and dressed up. A house party with your friends and with your peers and something easygoing, informal, just like the average house party, let's say. And then a nice cozy evening staying in with your significant other or with yourself, because why not? I mean, possibly some of you will actually spend the evening, the New Year's Eve, on their own, and it's totally fine. It's just love yourself, enjoy the evening with your own company, and smell your best, even in this occasion. So I would immediately go ahead and I will start with the first category that I mentioned, so it's the clubbing category. When we talk about clubbing, I think it's almost impossible not to mention 9 p.m. by Afnan, so a clone of Ultramale by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is, 9 p.m. and the original, they are, let's say, one of the most popular clubbing fragrances by definition. So with this you cannot go wrong, so it's sweet and fresh at the same time, because there is this pear or apple component that makes it so appealing, because it's fresh and sweet at the same time. It's a monster of performance. This will get you noticed. So in an environment where you are clubbing with a lot of people, of course it's probably going to be indoors, so you want to not overspray, because otherwise, first of all, you will choke out, but also you want to get noticed, but you don't want to be offensive for the other people in the club. But in any case, this is a very solid choice for this kind of activity. After that, still somehow Jean-Paul Gaultier, this is Le Male Elixir. Now, this is fantastic. It's very sweet. There is a lavender component, but it's all about the vanilla, the tonka bean, the honey, and the tobacco in the dry down. It's super sweet and is a monster of performance. Sorry. This is, if Ultramale and 9 p.m. are already strong, this is beast mode for sure. So be, let's say, also be aware of this when you spray it on. But this is amazing. Honestly, this was an amazing release. That's why it also is being like a top seller for the brand. And this will get you noticed, will get you compliments, and I think that it's a very suitable choice for a clubbing event on New Year's Eve. And the final one, because for each category I'm going to suggest 3 fragrances, because I don't want to suggest too many, otherwise it's a bit confusing. I don't want to only suggest one, because in any case, just to give some options. This one you probably wouldn't expect for this kind of category of clubbing. This is Creed Delphinus. And let me tell you guys, this is still an underrated fragrance. It's still flying under the radar despite being Creed. It's one of the most recent releases. It's from more October than November 2024. So it's been around for a while, but it's still flying under the radar, and I absolutely love it. It's warm, it's sweet, it's spicy, there is an iris component, and it's a master performer. It's really amazing, the performance with this one. And this will definitely get you noticed, will get you compliments because it's amazing. You will definitely also smell different in an environment where you are going clubbing. No one will be wearing this. So if you really want to stand out, if you want to be the best smelling guy in the club, try Creed Delphinus. I tested personally on a kind of event that is very similar to a clubbing and New Year's Eve, and this was a banger. So of course it's a great fragrance, it's not cheap. If you can find a decant or if you own it, of course, I mean, I would suggest to go with this to try it, it's amazing. Now moving on to house party, why not? House party, I would say, so you are in a house party with a bunch of friends, boys and girls, more or less same age range. Of course, not everyone has to be the same age, but more or less, I'm assuming you are going to be in the same range. I would suggest Pure Crystal by Lattafa. This is a clone of Drunk Lovers by Born to Stand Out, and it's a damn good one. The original one is fantastic. This goes very close to that. Imagine a boozy, slightly fruity, sweet fragrance that is super addicting. Is amazing. And this, for a fraction of the price, but for double the size, does a great job cloning Drunk Lovers. So definitely I would check this out. This is something that I know firsthand that young people love. Young people mean not too young. I mean, this is a fantastic scent profile that is very, very well liked and well received and perceived. So I'm sure that this, for a house party with your friends, will be a banger. Other than this, I would suggest, speaking about bangers, Ex Zandal by Aromatics. This is one of the best vanilla fragrances, man. I mean, there are 4 or 5 different kinds of vanilla in the notes, in the ingredients. It's sweet, it's slightly boozy, it's dark because there is also a chocolate, truffle chocolate note. There is the patchouli in the background that also assumes a chocolatey scent, let's say, profile. This is amazing. The performance is fantastic, guys. This is 12 plus hours. The projection is strong. I got so many compliments when I used this, even in a not super appropriate environment like the office, but still in my company. Many people complimented me even after hours and hours. From the moment I sprayed it, it was still very, very present in the sillage and it was still projecting. This is definitely going to get you noticed and to get you compliments and questions from your friends and the house party about what are you wearing, man? I mean, this is amazing. And this is also, it leans more masculine, but to be honest, it's also quite unisex. Definitely girls and women can pull this off. So I would suggest Ex Zandal by Aromatics, banger for this kind of events. And if you want to smell like a bit more classy than the other people at the party, if you want to be the best smelling guy in the house party, Angel Share. Angel Share by Kilian, I mean, to me is one of the best winter fragrances of all time. And is one of my favorites, my favorite fragrances in my collection and in general. It's amazing. This is boozy, sweet, addicting, is sexy, it's also unisex, and is amazing. Like really, the praline note and everything, I mean, is being cloned to death, but the original one still has something more, still has something that the clones can really get completely. It's still worth it to own it, and I think that for a winter event like New Year's Eve, in this case a house party, I use this for house parties, for birthdays, for similar occasions in winter, and this was an amazing choice. I can let you know very honestly, try Angel Share for this kind of event. Now let's imagine you are in a very fancy restaurant, for example, for the dinner, and then after the dinner you will have a very fancy kind of black tie kind of event for New Year's Eve, I would start with something that is, of course, very appropriate for this kind of gala event, some special occasion, that is MFK Baccarat Rouge X-Straight. So the X-Straight version, I prefer it compared to the EDP, because first of all, it's a bit more difficult to go nose blind to this, because the EDP, you spray it on after 2 minutes, is like, where did it go? I mean, you cannot smell it anymore. It still performs like a beast, but you go nose blind to it. But this is actually a bit easier for the nose to keep smelling it, to not get like too fatigued. The performance is also amazing. Is a bit more, is still, let's say, unisex, but it's a bit more masculine compared to the EDP, and is a piece of art. I mean, Baccarat Rouge is a piece of art, and is super refined. So you will have the almonds and the saffron and the sweet components. It's going to be a banger. Of course, again, don't overspray. And I think that this applies to more or less all the fragrances that I'm showing you now. Also because if you are at a formal event, yes, you want to be noticed, you want to make a statement with your fragrance, but you don't want to be a douche. Like, you don't want to overpower the others, you don't want to disturb people. So, maximum 4 sprays, 1 for each side of your neck, you are covered. And this will last forever, guys. So, Extrait de Parfum, MFK Baccarat Rouge. After this, my favorite vanilla fragrance of all times, this is Ani X by Nishane. Nishane is this Turkish brand that makes niche perfumery, and this is the best vanilla, and it's the combination of vanilla and fresh notes, because there are some citruses, there is a bit of what comes to my nose is like a lavender, but it's mostly citruses and vanilla. This combination of fresh and sweet, of course, with the best possible blend of ingredients that you can imagine, because, I mean, it's Nishane, is a niche brand. Great performance, great longevity, great projection. This will make you smell like a very wealthy person that has a very fat wallet and a very full bank account for sure. This is the vibe that you get when you wear this fragrance. Amazing, super appropriate for a formal event, a very fancy, luxurious event. Definitely try Ani X for this kind of occasion. And finally, for this category, this is one of my favorite fragrances in general. It's also the most expensive I have in my collection. This is Manhattan by Roja Parfum. Fantastic fragrance, guys. This is fantastic. Of course, being a Roja is expensive, has 20,000 notes, but I mean, you can literally find anything. I mean, of course, it's overall, it's a sweet fragrance, but with some fruity, fresh components as well. It's a masterpiece. Like, it's so well blended. It's like talco powder. It's you can really smell the high quality of the ingredients. It's masterful, honestly, this creation. It took me a while to find it, to finally be able to buy it, also because when it comes to niche perfumes, I really want to buy them in person to enjoy the whole experience. This took me almost 1 year to find and to buy. And this is so classy. This is so refined, super airy, and it's perfect for this kind of occasion, for a formal event, a black tie, for New Year's Eve, something luxurious, something dressed up. Definitely check Manhattan by Roja Parfum. And finally, the last category, that is like a cozy evening in with your significant other or with yourself. That is totally fine. I would start with what for me is the best release for designer fragrances of 2025. This is Gentleman Society or Ambre by Givenchy. So you have a sweet, dark, ambery fragrance with a little bit of iris, because it's still a gentleman fragrance from the line. Is amazing. The quality of this is borderline niche. It's fantastic release from Givenchy for 2025, and this is a perfect scent for this kind of occasion, for a date night, or just like staying in with a nice dinner with your significant one, a nice glass of wine, maybe a little like a cozy movie while you are waiting for midnight, and then for the celebrations for New Year's. This is literally an amazing fragrance, Gentleman Eau Ambre. Then, going niche again, we have Black Phantom by Kilian. This is a gourmand fragrance, so it's like chocolate, dark chocolate, and yeah, sweet and dark and chocolatey. Again, like here, and slightly coffee-ish, also like chocolate, coffee, and vanilla. The quality of the blend here is amazing. By Kilian, after all, is slightly boozy. It's amazing. It's super cozy, super sexy, and for an event such as, for example, a nice cozy evening in, I think it's perfect because it's not too loud. It's quite intimate. The longevity is good, but the projection is not too strong, so you will definitely, it's for close encounters, it's for drawing people in, and that's what you want when you are with your significant other. So definitely Black Phantom by Kilian is an amazing choice. And similarly, Side Effect by Initio, of course, compared to the other two, they are not big projectors. This has a stronger performance, longevity again is amazing, but it projects louder, so you might want to spray a little bit less compared to the others if you're staying home or in any case in an indoor environment. Side Effect is my favorite tobacco and vanilla based fragrance of all time. It's super smooth, super sexy, super addicting, sweet, but with that tobacco note that doesn't make it cloying, doesn't make it too sweet, it just makes it super sexy and alluring. Side Effect is one of the perfect date night scents, and for this kind of occasion I think this is going to be a fantastic choice. So definitely Initio, Side Effect. And with this we close these categories, these possible scenarios for New Year's Eve. These were my top suggestions. So you have 12 fragrances in total, 4 categories, 3 fragrances each. Of course, up to you, but this is what I would wear, or at least the pool from which I would choose what to wear for each of those categories. Let me know down in the comments what you are planning to wear. If you are watching this video for some reason after New Year's Eve, let me know what you wore. If you found these suggestions useful and helpful, of course, like please drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, let me know, and I will see you in the next one. Happy New Year, because in any case this will be my last video for 2025. I wish you all Happy New Year, and I will see you in 2026 with more fragrance content.